so let's take a look at problem 2 on page 8. Okay, problem 2 on page 8. And Haley, I'm just going to look off of yours every so often. All right, so on number 8, or I'm sorry, page 8, number 2, I have a divided by -6 plus 2 equals 5. Now, in every single proof, you're going to have a line of information that you're given. That always goes first, okay? It can go first and second, or first and third and fourth, or something like that, but the first line always has to be what you're given, and your reason for it is because it's given. All right? So, I have a divided by -6 plus 2. Okay? Then, if on step 2, I'm given a divided by -6 is equal to 3. So what did I do to go from step 1 to step 2?
You added.
You subtracted 2?
Subtracted 2. So my reason is subtraction. Okay? My reason is subtraction. Now, on part 3, or the last step, okay, is always what you're told to prove. Okay? And in this case, I'm told to prove that a is equal to 18. What did I do to go from step 2 to step 3?
Multiply by -6.
Thank you. So, multiplication. All right? Y'all good with that?
Yes.
Okay, any questions? All right. Problem 2. All right, Evie, if you could read it off to me. Oh, I'm sorry. This would be number 3 on page 8.
The given part?
Mm-hmm.
-9 parentheses 2x minus 3 equals 63.
Okay. Now, again, always, 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 your first line under your statements should always be what is given. Okay? And the reason is given. Now, what are we told to prove?
X equals -2.
X equals -2. And how many steps is it? 4. Okay? So, whenever you're doing this, you automatically know what is given is here. What I have to prove is here. That's where it goes. All right? So now, to go from step 1 to step 2, okay, what did I do to go from here to here?
Distribution.
Yeah, distribution. So I used the distributive property. Okay? Distributive property. Okay? Then, to go from 2 to 3, okay, what did I do to both sides? Yeah, so I used subtraction. Okay? Then what I do in step 4? Yeah, divided both sides by -18. Okay, and use division. All right, any questions on that? Everybody good?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Okay, the next one I think is 5 steps, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Everett, if you could read me off the given portion and what we're told to prove.
6x plus 7 equals 8x minus 17. If you try to prove x equals 1.
-17?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm told to prove that x is 12.
Yes, sir.
All right. Does anyone see the lid for this? Where I might have put
Can I go
that?
to the restroom?
Yes, sir. Okay. Think I'm going to have to... I don't know what happened to my lid. Oh,
It's on the
well.
ground. It's on the ground.
Oh, thank you. Okay. So, all right, let's take a look here All right, now step 2, I know that it looks like that. So what did I do to both sides to go from step 1 to step 2? What did I do? Yeah, I used subtraction.
This is not good. I can't find this.
Which page? This one?
Yes.
Here you go.
I'm sure I have it. I just
Yeah.
can't find it.
Chloe. Thank you. Okay. All right, so I used subtraction. Now, the next step, okay, and so what did I use to go from step 2 to step 3? Addition. Okay? Then, step 3 to step 4, division, thank you. Okay, is this starting to sink in a little?
Yes.
Good. Okay, now, part 5. It could be, I think it could be, rationally could be used as 2 things, but I think there's one thing that I think is the best answer. Okay, take a look at the bottom 3 where you see reflexive, and then symmetric, and then substitution. At the very bottom of the properties of equality, okay, to where you have reflexive, symmetric, and transitive. What property do you think, or substitution, what property do you think best matches what we're doing here? I think it's symmetric. Okay? I thought, okay, and Will, I don't think you're making a bad point there. Okay? I think in some cases it could be reflexive, but reflexive is best used for when we're talking about sides of a triangle, okay, and we're saying that AB is equal to BA, okay, reflexive, all right? But I think symmetric is the best answer here. All right, then I think the next problem is a 6th step. Is that correct? Okay. All right. Miss Lyle, if you will, please read me off what is given and what we have to prove.
Okay. It is given -7 times x plus 2 plus 4x equals 6 times 2x minus 4.
Okay. All right. And what are we told to prove?
X equals 2/3.
X is equal to 2/3. Okay, am I getting that? Not quite getting that. Oops. Oh, shoot. Okay. People will just have to believe me when I say it's 2/3. Okay. Okay, I don't think it's going to. Okay. All right, so I think the next step is something like this. Okay, and so what property did I use for step 2? Okay, so I used distributive property.
So your first step will always be given?
Yes, always, always, always. The first reason is given. Oh, and yes, and don't forget, the last step is always what you have to prove. All right, so I distributed. Okay, now in the next step, I think they have it like this: -3x minus 14 equals 12x minus 24. Okay, now I took -7x and added 4. Okay, addition. Or it could be subtraction. Okay, to where if you took 4x minus 7, okay, so subtraction or addition would be useful there. Okay, then the next step is this. Okay, so what did I do there? What did I do from 3 to 4?
Oh, you subtracted?
That knot's not coming.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I subtracted the 12x. Okay, so I use subtraction. Okay, so now the next step is negative 15x is equal to negative 10. And what did I do there? Addition. Okay, so addition. Okay, then on the last step, which I'm sorry you can't see on the camera, all right, but I divided both sides by negative 15 to get what we're looking to prove, and so I used division. Okay? All right. So any questions on that page? Page 8. Okay? So now let's flip over to what's for homework tonight.
Look how tiny. You can't even see the string. It's just a big white dot. No, the worst ones for getting one string and kind of not pulling as tight as you can.
All right. Okay, take a look at page 9. All right, page 9. We're going to try to get through all of this. We should be able to get through 1 through 4, and then I will let you work on everything from there. So 3x plus 1 equals negative 14. That's what's given. This is a 3-step proof. And so I'm told to prove that x is equal to negative 5. Okay, x is equal to negative 5. All right, so I take, to go from step 1 to step 2, okay, I'm going to have to subtract 1. So that's going to be 3x is equal to negative 15. So I use the subtraction. Okay, and using the subtraction. Okay, then to go from 3x equals negative 15 to x is equal to negative 5, what did I use? Division. Okay, so everybody good with that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Ours has 4 steps, right?
What? Well, even though it has 4 boxes there, I think she was, the designer of this, was just trying to make it symmetrical, so that's why there's 4 boxes at each, or 4 rows at each problem. Okay, so question 1 and question 3 are just 3-step problems, so it's just an extra place there. And when we do the practice or the proof practice, okay, when we do those, I will try my best to make sure that you know how many steps there are. All right, any questions on 1? Okay, question 2. I have 2 x minus 9, okay, equals negative 10. Okay, that's given. It's a 4-step proof, and I'm asked to prove x is equal to 4. Okay, so what do I do with the 2?
Distribute.
Yeah, distribute. So I have 2x minus 18 equals negative 10. This is the distributive property. Okay? All right, then I add 18 to both sides. And so I take 2x is equal to 8. So I used addition. Okay, and then what did I use on step 4? Division.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Questions about that? Comments, concerns, complaints, criticisms, or critiques? Okay, everybody good? Oh, sorry. Let's take a look here. Okay. Everybody good? All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can y'all stop with the TikTok noises over there?
Yes, sir.
Please stop. Yes. Thank you. Okay. So, all right. So now let's take a look at problem 3. We're given m over -3 plus 1 equals plus 10 equals -1. It's a 3-step proof. So m is equal to 33. All right. Okay. So step 1 is always what is given. The last step, okay, is what we're asked to prove. Okay. And so from step 1 to step 2, we get that. So what did we do? From step 1 to step 2.
First you subtracted.
And
Subtracted.
then
you
you
multiply.
multiply.
Thank you. So we use subtraction, and then okay, everybody good? All right. Any questions on that? You good? You good? You good? Yes, ma'am.
On the symmetry thing, whatever you were talking about a minute ago, do you have to do that, or is that just something like you can do, like switch?
Sometimes they will ask for it, sometimes they won't. All right, it depends on how picky they're being. Okay, we really didn't have to have symmetric, but we could.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, Ms. Carpenter,
Yeah.
can I go to the bathroom?
If you'll give me just one quick, let me finish up with this, and then I'll let you go.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Oh, y'all are getting good. All right. Okay, so 5y minus 1 divided by 2 equals 7. It's a 4-step proof, and I have y is equal to 3. All right, and I'll let y'all talk out what you need to do.
How many?
4.
Multiply.
Thank you. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 2.
You already know.
Okay? Okay? Carter, next step. Okay, thank you. So I have 5y, it's 15. We added 1 to both sides. Okay? And then what we do for the last one? Division. All right. Any comments, concerns, complaints, criticisms, or critiques?
Yes, sir.
Okay, everybody good? All right.